there, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to pop on because I've had several people reach out to me with questions about some of the new thin cuts that are in the Close to My Heart May-June idea book. So I did a walkthrough of this book back on Sunday, May 1st. If you missed that, you can scroll down and find that video. But what I thought I would do is just show you the standalone thin cuts in this publication. Now, many of the stamps sets you see in this publication do come with the option of getting the stamp set with the thin cuts. They're also available without the thin cuts, but we have some amazing standalone thin cuts. So the first one I wanted to share with you was this birthday numbers thin cut. So you can get these thin cuts with this stamp collection, or you can get just the numbers. And the numbers are just thin cuts. They are not stamps to go with them. You can see with this stamp set, you can use them with the stamps. There's an ST and a TH, so like for first or fourth or second or third, but you can also get just the standalone ones. So here we have them right here. This is what the thin cuts look like. And then I cut them out. I just used white daisy cardstock just so you can see. They're a nice size. They're about, oh, I should have brought my ruler over. Maybe 1 1/4 inch or maybe an inch. Let's see, they're 1 inch tall, it says in the idea book. So you have all of the numbers and you have the 0, so you can create any number you want. Here is the thin cut, and what's great about the Close to My Heart thin cuts is they come on that magnetic sheet, so you already have a storage system right there. I like to put these in my 6x8 page protectors and then store them in the 6x8 everyday life planners. So that is the first one. Now let's move on to the next set of standalone, and that is the postage frames. I knew as soon as I got this publication I had to have these. So here they are, and then here they are cut out. And what's nice is this one fits exactly on a card front. I have a card right here. So it makes a nice border on a standard size card. You can see maybe better like this. So many possibilities, and not just for card making. These would be great for scrapbooking. You could use them as photo mats. You can use them as journaling wells. So many possibilities. So super excited about that. And you can see right here how that large one fits right on a card front. Love it with the Academia Rose stamp set too. Then moving right along, we have this page. So we have the Decorative Texture Background Thin Cut. And this is what it looks like. Again, fits the whole front of a standard size card. And here it is on white daisy. Look at this detail. I love this, the stitching around the border and then that decorative texture. It's just wonderful. How about backing this with some glitter cardstock to give it some little glitz? Just gorgeous. And then the second one that they show is called the Stitched Spring Vine Background Thin Cut. And this is it. Again, fits the card front perfectly. And this is kind of like the one we had with the special back in November and December with the flamingos. Part of this pops out. So how awesome is this? You're getting die cuts, you're getting the stitching, And then these pop right out. So how neat. You can stick things in there. So you can see here how they stuck the watermelons in the sentiment, and look how it's backed. We've got the clover green and the that's probably avocado behind it, and then you can see the textured background there. Just beautiful and fast and easy if you have that die cut machine. And I'm just showing you, I just cut these out with White Daisy, and just to show you, to give you an idea, because I was getting questions. Got a lot of questions about the numbers, and then people wanted to see how this worked. And then, as if that wasn't enough, we have part of the Hope and Kindness special. We have our doilies. Now the big doily is 5 3/4, and then the smaller one is 2 3/4, and they are gorgeous. I've shared artwork with you on my Facebook pages, and I shared some artwork on a YouTube video on these, but here is the large one. Look at all that detail. And then here is the small one. So these show how I cut each one out individually, but then you could actually put the small die, it fits, let me show you, right inside the middle, and you can get something really cool as a result. So I laid this down, and then I put that in like that, and this is what you get. So you get that fun center cutout. So when you do it individually, you get that fun center, but when you do it this way, you get that fun center, which is really cool. And then you can, run them together, and you'll have both of them. But again, just so gorgeous. Possibilities galore with all of these wonderful new thin cuts that Close to My Heart has brought to us. I am super excited about this. Now, if you don't have a die cut machine yet, I do highly recommend the Close to My Heart die cut machine. I had a Cuttlebug for years and years and years. It finally died, and they discontinued it, so I can't get any more of the cutting plates. So I switched over to the Close to My Heart one, and oh my goodness, I love it. And you can do the dry emboss with it also. And if you are a VIP member, you will earn lots of points with by purchasing that machine and everything you purchase. So there are the fun thin cuts in our new May-June idea book. Let me pull in the computer, and I'll show you where you can go to just search thin cuts on my website. I'm going to take the phone off the mount for a minute, so if it gets shaky, I apologize. Alrighty, so here we are at my website, which is amy.closetomyheart.com. You can come right here to search projects and just type in dies. We call our dies thin cuts, but on the website, they're under a tab called dies. And then, okay, here is our die cutting machine that I can't recommend enough. So you get a description. You will get your plates with your machine, and here's a little video about it, which is really cool, shows all the different features. And then we do now sell a magnetic mat, which is a separate item. But then you can see they show some of the dies here, but if we go back, then all of our dies, our standalone dies, are right here. So that's where you can search them all. And if you have any questions, just give me a holler, and I will be most happy to help. Happy die cutting! If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to coming back again with the next video.